Good afternoon. My name is Damian Ishmael Ferrum Conato, and welcome to another lecture about restorative justice. We have a new primary text. This is the primary text for this course. We're going to use this primary text for a while. The primary text for this course was published by Asher Wilson. It is the most complete Ethiopian Bible in English. At the end of this lecture, instead of a lecture quiz, it'll be a lecture project, an individual lecture project to stimulate your mind more. Let's begin. You are welcome to take the best notes during this lecture. This is another course about restorative justice, RJ, or reparations. The primary text is the most complete Ethiopian Bible. The purpose for this course is not to teach or preach a religious doctrine, but to teach the history of reparations. Reparations mean to restore. Restorative justice is the restoration of justice. Restorative justice is the restoration of justice. Justice is the application of truth. Another word for truth is God. Therefore, restorative justice is the application of God in us and our societies. How do we apply God in us and our societies? Truth is the most supreme, perfect laws. Applying truth in us and our societies is to establish truth's domain over us and obey what is true. Truth is righteousness. Lies are wickedness. Truth does not favor a person or group of people. We don't fight one another over the truth. We fight one another over opinions. Opinions are not substantiated by the truth. Truth does not come from a consensus of people. Truth exists before people exist. To the contrary, some people gathered other people to teach them the same lie. However, even though many people repeat the same message, the message can be a lie. Nevertheless, we have peace with one another if we stand on the truth. Genesis 1:9 states, Genesis chapter 1 verse 9 states, open quote, God said, open quote, let the waters under the sky be gathered together to one place, and let the dry land appear, close quote. And it was so, close quote. In order to stand on the truth, we must trust that the truth supports us. If we don't trust that the truth supports us, we lie to deliver ourselves from troubles. However, lies definitely don't support us. Therefore, A lying spirit leads us into self-destruction. On the other hand, the truth leads us into self-correction. The truth complements itself. Genesis chapter 1 verse 10 states, open quote, God called the dry land, open quote, earth, close quote, and the gathering together of the waters he called, open quote, seas, close quote, close quote. If both of us are right, we do not argue. If both of us are right, we exchange truth for more truth. To clarify, we glorify the truth to one another and discover a complete, irrefutable solution to the problem. If the truth leads us, we don't come to one another to fight. If the truth leads us, we come to one another with an acknowledgement of the truth in the other person. Therefore, we submit to the truth from the other person. Listening is a form of submission. Some of us identify submission with slavery and oppression under Jim Crow. Therefore, we choose to fight other people instead of listen to them. We choose to fight the truth instead of listen to him. Hence, this fighting spirit leads us into isolation from the truth and other people. Therefore, we become arrogant, stubborn, rebellious, and ignorant. Without an education in the truth, we make ourselves slaves to unfavorable conditions. This concludes the lecture. This is your individual project. Individual project. Think about a problem in your life. Make a list of truths, at least 8 truths, to write in each part of the circle. Study the relationships that the truths have with one another. In one paragraph or essay, form an irrefutable, complete solution from the compilement of these truths. Thank you and have a blessed day. And you have the diagram, circle of truth. This concludes the lecture. Until next time, thank you and have a blessed day.